Okay, this is standard 0706.2.2. This is an inequality. Your standard says, compare rational numbers using appropriate inequality symbols. We're also incorporating a little bit of algebra. Might as well. It won't hurt you to know how to do this with algebra too, right? So here we have your equality. Your inequality says 3/5 x is greater than or equal to 15. So I'm just going to treat this like a regular equation for right now. Remember your greater than or equal to symbol. You can treat this thing just like an equal sign for right now. You don't have to worry about it till we get to the end. So here's my 3/5 x greater than or equal to 15. Okay, remember when we're dealing with a fraction, this is still being multiplied by x. So I'm just going to have to invert the fraction or the rational number and multiply again. Okay, remember when we divide fractions, if I had 1/2 divided by 3/4, all I've got here is really 1/2, because I had to invert the fraction, or I'm sorry, 1/2 times 4/3. So I get 4/6, and gives me, when I reduce that, gives me 2/3. Okay, if you recall that from 5th grade and maybe even a little bit earlier when you were learning to divide by fractions or divide fractions. So here I have the 5/3 times 3/5 x is greater than or equal to 15 times 5/3. So x, because these two canceled out, is greater than or equal to 15 times 5 gives me 75/3. Okay, remember, because that's really 15/1. 15 times 5 and 1 times 3. 75 divided by 3, which gives me x is greater than or equal to 25. Okay, so to graph this on the number line, remember how we were talking about number line this week? We've kind of been talking about number line, all kinds of different things lately. So here's my number line. We're going to put 25 over here, somewhere that it can be easily seen. So here's 24, 23, 26, 27, 28. All right, you remember with our number line, when we're graphing things on the number line, when there's an equal to, I have to fill in my circle. So that circle is filled in. Now x is greater than or equal to 25. If I'm going towards 0, I'm saying that it's less than. If I'm going away from 0, I'm saying it's greater than. The answer says x is greater than or equal to 25. So I have to draw my line from 25 with the circle filled in all the way past 25. That line could go on forever and ever and ever. All of these values will always be true. That's what my graph is saying. To check my answer, give it a try. 3/5 times 25 greater than or equal to 15. 25 divided by 5 gives me 5. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 is greater than or equal to 15. Is that statement true? Then you've got the right answer.